All right, now to some other big stories we're tracking for you right now. Investigators say the man behind the deadly rampage in a New York City office building was likely targeting the NFL. CBS News correspondent Michael George has more on why that's now becoming more clear. Good morning, Michael. What do we know?
Errol, good morning. We're learning more and more details about this. CBS News has obtained a note written by the gunman, 27-year-old Shane Tamura. Investigators recovered the 3-page document from his wallet in which he referenced the brain disease CTE. Now, in the note, the gunman wrote he believed he had the brain disease and apparently blamed the NFL. Now, CTE, or chronic traumatic encephalopathy, is caused by repeated trauma to the head. Now, to be clear, we do not know if he had the disease. It cannot be diagnosed until after a person has died. Now, we do know Tamura played football at his high school in Southern California, but never for the NFL. Officials say he had a documented mental health history. CBS News 24/7 spoke with the director of Boston University's CTE Center, Dr. Ann McKee. She says it's an injury that can impact anyone.
It affects contact sport athletes at all levels of play. It's a common misperception that it's restricted to professional athletes, but it is a disease that can affect amateur athletes, high school level athletes, as well as college. But it's a disease that's once triggered, it gets progressively worse as the person ages.
And investigators say Tamura drove all the way from Las Vegas to New York in the days before the shooting. 4 people, including an NYPD officer, were killed. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says 1 employee was seriously injured and has been hospitalized. Now, Tamura died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the chest. Errol?
So bizarre. Michael, what can you tell us about the vigil for the NYPD officer who was killed?
Yeah, this is so emotional last night. NYPD officers stood for the dignified transfer of police officer Didarul Islam. Now, Officer Islam was in uniform, working as a security guard for a private company at the time of the shooting. His body was moved from the medical examiner's office to a mosque in the Bronx where he lived. Neighbors and family members say the grief is overwhelming. Mourners remembered Officer Islam as a good man.
He was very nice person. He was a really responsible person. And mostly our people is whoever they get the job, all of them trying to doing best.
Now, Islam was an immigrant from Bangladesh and his parents' only son. He was a husband and father of 2 sons, and his wife is pregnant with their 3rd child. In addition to Officer Islam, unarmed security guard Alan Etienne, Julia Hyman, an associate with the real estate firm Rudin, and Wesley LePatner, a senior managing director with Blackstone, were also killed. Errol?
All right, Michael George, thank you for all of that.